Good evening, I'm Zango Deathbrand, and yeah, sorry about not uploading these vlogs like I've been supposed to. That English right there. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading these like I'm supposed to. I was gonna upload on Tuesday and then something came up and I couldn't upload at the time. I had to go handle what it was. No, I'm not gonna tell you nothing bad going on. It's just family member was sick and I had to help out with that. But well, I guess I'm gonna tell you all about the time I got lost in the woods. This was I was in 5th grade at the time. This was the day before Valentine's Day, I believe. Was it? Yeah, it was. Well, what was going on was my uncle was in the hospital, so we had to go visit him. Like, we were in Tennessee at this point, and I don't remember exactly where it was, but we had to drive like an hour and a half to go where he was, and we went and visited him. And then there was this, prior to this whole thing, there was this park near where he was at that this woman had gotten killed by a bear there. Her and her daughter, they both gotten killed and eaten by the bear. And I heard about it, and then after I heard about that as a kid, I was terrified of bears. Like, I was terrified of them. I was crippled. It was like, take the person, it's like Indy from Indiana Jones, where he's crippled by his fear of snakes. I was kind of like that. Anytime I heard something about a bear, I would shrivel up and kind of move away. I was like freaked out. But then my dad and my mom got the bright idea to take us to the park where it happened. They had already killed the bear and everything at this point. They found the bear, killed it, got rid of it. Never knew. I don't even think there were bears in the area. But we were sitting there, and we're driving there, and I'm like, where the heck are we going? Why aren't we going home? And we drive up into this mountain to go to this national park where it happened. We went in, and we were the only people there. Like, there was no one there at this time. It was like 5 in the evening. The sun was getting ready to set. We're sitting there, we go in, we're taking this trail. We were gonna go the actual path, like there was a map that showed us where to go. My mom's like, hey, let's go this way. And we start calling her an idiot because we took 5 minutes, we took like 10, 20 minutes longer than we should have. So we started calling that the idiot trail because it was so dumb. Because we went, instead of going straight to it, did a circle and then came to it. It was so dumb. And then we're sitting there, and we go and look at the waterfall. We're like, oh, cool. My parents tell us what we were there for, and they told me that that's where it happened. I was like, why'd you bring me here? I just look at them like, why? Why'd you bring me here? You guys are nuts. And then we start leaving. We go up to where we came in, to where the trail was that we were going to go. But we were going to go back the exact way we came, or go back that trail at least to where the parking lot was we were at. But my dad gets this bright idea. He's like, let's go this way. The car's that way. Let's go this way and explore a little bit. I'm like, can we just go home? And he's like, no, we're going to go this way. We went this way. We went down this light blue colored path. It was like a biking trail. We're going down it. And we go down this trail for like 30 minutes. And we're like, we're not heading back towards the car. We're heading the exact opposite direction down the mountain. And my mom's like, we're still going. It's getting really dark at this point. And there's one part where we're walking down this long path. We went and curved through this little clearing, then went into the woods again. And there's this long stretch of path, and there's these trees overhanging, and there's this one little dark patch in front of us. My dad yells at us all. He's like, stop. And we're like, what's going on? He walks up and he's like, you see that? And we're like, what? I didn't know what it was. He thought like this big shadow was a bear, but it wasn't. It was nothing. We just thought it was a bear because of the shadow and how dark it was. But we keep going all the way up the mountain, or all the way down the path. We finally get to this what's it called? This guardrail thing, and it's like, you know those like little railings that they put in front of the path to block it off from the main road? That's what it was. We get up to one and we go over it or under. I go over it and everyone else goes around it. We get over to it and we go and we're on the main road and we start walking down the road and it's pitch black now. Like we can't. There's no sun, no nothing. It was just black sky, moon. That was it. We couldn't see. We were just walking down the road. I didn't have my cell phone at the time. My phone was in the car. I didn't think we were going to be down there that long. My sister left hers and my dad left his. My mom had hers. And we're walking and we have no signal. Like, we're walking down trying to call the Rangers to come get us. We're walking. We finally see a cell phone tower and we're right next to it, like right across the street from it. Mom finally gets a hold of the Rangers. They come pick her up and my sister, and they take her. And we were actually going the wrong way. We were going down the mountain instead of up it where our car was. So the Ranger came parked next to us, picked them up, and then turned around. And me and my dad were like, huh? Why is he going that way? And we realized we were going down the mountain, weren't we? Like, that's what we thought. And so We sit there and we're just kind of waiting. Then after like probably like 10, 20 minutes later, they come back. Like my mom and my sister are in the car. They come pick us up, and we end up driving home. And to this day, we have not let my dad live it down. Like, we are just, every single time he asks for directions, we're like, you gonna take us down another light blue trail again? You going to? It was just, it wasn't fun. Like, I was exhausted. Like, the next day, I was supposed to go to school. We didn't get home till like 2 in the morning, and I had to be at school at like 7 a.m. It's not like schools in Texas and everything where you could be at school at 8 a.m. Like, you could get there at 8 and you had to be in class by 8:15, or middle school was 8:45. We had to be in school. We had to be in the building, and we had to be in class by 7:30. We had to be there. We got there at 7. We were there in class. Class started at 7:30, but we got out at like 2:30 in the afternoon. But we got there. I got home, and I passed out. Next day, I didn't even go to school. Like, it was just the most annoying experience, and I don't ever want to do that again. I'm trying to think. Is there any other... This isn't scripted. Like, this and the other video, I don't have a script or anything in front of me. Like, I'm using my desk, and I have all this stuff in front of me to look at, but I'm trying to think, is there anything I'm forgetting about this? And I'm trying to think what would be a good story for next time. I can't think of anything. The next video will be whatever I can think of. If I think of another story, I will tell you guys. I'll do it. If not, I may do a rant video. You never know. Trust me, you don't want me to rant. The video will be like an hour long. I mean, I've had some hour-long videos, like 2-hour-long videos, but you don't want to see just an hour of me ranting about something, because I can do it. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm an idiot. That's going to do it for this vlog, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And as always, God bless.